Hello and welcome back to the NB Center Services Machine Shop. My name's Ted Garrison. I'm the manager here. We have been working on this 1946 Pontiac 248. The last time you saw us, we were taking the cylinder head off. We had started the teardown procedure, and luckily the motor has never been apart before. It's the way we like to get them. It still has the standard bore. Everything was very crusty on the inside, but we could definitely be able to restore it. As we're going through all the pieces that came out of the motor, we're going to have to obviously clean everything up. We'll take the pistons off the rods, we'll soak the rods in a hot tank, we'll check the rods for warpage and any kind of abnormal wear. So when we pulled the oil pan off, as you can see, it had this peanut butter textured slime on the bottom, again indicating that it was never apart and was never cleaned out. The silver stuff is the babbitt that's come off the rod bearings and the cam bearings. So once we get this all scraped out, glass beat it, paint it, it'll look like brand new. Okay, this is a camshaft we pulled out of the 248. As you can see by the timing gear, it has plenty of sludge on it. The teeth are worn a little bit, not too severely. The lobes look great, so we're going to be able to reuse this piece. Clean it up and polish all the journals. It should be good to go. We try to reuse as many parts as possible out of the original, but unfortunately the valve train is pretty worn out, so we're going to replace all the valves, all the springs, the oil shedders, and the valve guides. This is a flywheel. Obviously it needs to be cleaned up and resurfaced. We'll also put a new ring gear on it for the starter. This is a fuel vacuum pump. It's extremely crusty. This will get completely disassembled. We'll clean off all the heavy crust in the parts washer, and then we'll put the rest of the pieces in an ultrasonic cleaner to clean those up. This will get reassembled with new springs, new diaphragms. It'll be good as new. These are the camshaft lifters. There's a little bit of wear and a little bit of dish to them, so if I can find replacement new ones, it'll get new ones. This is the timing chain and the crankshaft timing gear. You can see pretty heavily worn teeth on the gear, so you will definitely get a new gear and chain. This is the very important oil pump. This will get completely disassembled once it's cleaned off a little bit. We can get a kit with new gears, a bushing if it's needed, and rebuild this, and this will probably go back in the motor. This is the engine front cover and the timing cover that covers the worn out timing chain. All of this will be cleaned, some of it in the hot tank. It'll get blasted, painted, and it'll go back on the motor. Parts availability on the newer stuff, because this is up into the 40s and it's actually post-war, there are more parts available. Pre-war 42 and back, parts are getting extremely scarce, so hopefully we'll be able to find what we need. So the next step in the process was getting the engine block and the hot tank to strip off the decades and decades of grease and grime. We have gotten it out, and now we'll be measuring it to see what size pistons we need to get for it. We also have the crankshaft out and semi-cleaned. We're checking it for warpage and also measure all the journals to make sure we get the proper size bearings for it.